Good morning, all, and welcome for some Blood Bowl. We are here tuning in for some REL action. We've been giving the G-Man a lot of love on my commentary, and now it's time to do some REL. Get some North American, South American, that side of the world. So, we got Coach Dave, Fire Breathers, versus our previous champ of the Super Bowl, Horny Cricket, with his lizard men in this wonderful lineup. I am really excited to see this. We've had a bunch of games that have been just action-packed. I'm going to try to get back and get as many of these recorded as I can so you guys can see them. Horny Cricket, a Blood Bowl 1 vet from my leagues. Just a great all-around coach. It should be a fun game. Hopefully a lot of squished elves will be on the field, as per usual and as I always hope. No offense, Coach Dave, I just like seeing elves murdered, maimed, and ripped to pieces. Alright, we'll take a quick pause and take a look at the team. So, Coach Dave, first thing I noticed right there is 5 rerolls. That is insane. We got a bone stock lineman. Woo-wee. Agility 5, Fend Catcher. That is a beast. We have a Bone Stock Catcher. We got a Bone Stock Lineman. We got a Blodge Blitzer. Pretty good. Bone Stock Lineman. Blodge Blitzer. We got a Guard Block Catcher. Good piece to have. We got a Lineman with, looks like Fend. We got a thrower who's pretty up there. Got accurate strong arm, safe pass, and then a bone stock lineman. Seems to be a lot of his SPP spread is really falling heavy on his scores, which is telling me that if Horny Cricket doesn't put a boot in some of these players, Dave is going to just keep throwing the points up there. All right, let's take a look at Horny Cricket side. We got a Tackle Break Tackle Saurus. We have a level 1 Skink. We have a Diving Tackle Sidestep Skink. We have a level 1 Saurus. We have a Block Saurus. We have a Guard Croxador, which is really all he needs. It makes him just a great piece. Nice road block. We have a Block Break Tackle Saurus. We have a Movement 5 Block Tackle Saurus. We have a Sidestep Skink. We have this beast right here, 9 movement, Sidestep, and I'm going to pause it to see that one really quickly. Sure Feet Skink. This is a beast. And then we have a Blocksaurus, which that in itself is a nice piece to have. On the sidelines, we got a level 1 Skink, a level 1 Skink, and level 1 lineman. Both teams have Apothecary. This should be a fun match. High elves with that armor value 8 makes him a tough cookie to break, making, in my opinion, a safer elf to play, especially if you're trying to get into that high agility elf play. They're much more forgiving than playing like wood elves, where if you're not used to losing players left and right, you don't have to as bad. I mean, I'm no elf coach, so I don't really know. Very nice offensive setup. I'm assuming he's going to try to get those catchers out. Go for a pass. Basing his Sauruses. Very interesting. Probably gonna see a handoff. Yep. So like right there, you would never see Wood Elves being that aggressive against Sauruses. It's just too dangerous. Ooh. Well, not a big loss. That's what the linemen are for, is to take those hits, especially level 1 linemen. Smart play. Putting people on these Sauruses means it's going to make a hard time for them to do anything. First reroll of the day, burn, turn 1. And well worth it. Trading a reroll for a KO. I mean, on an elf team, it's not that big of a deal. They can still score. Ball up the field. Loose cage. Gonna do a pass. And a fun blitz on the way. It definitely did not play out the way I think he wanted to do. Smart play on how he's moving his players around. Down goes the ball carrier. And a nice little stun on the field. Surprised he isn't trying to get more coverage put on the ball. Alright. Great play by Horny. I mean, totally understand the move of trying to put some blocks on Skinks, because that's your normal target when you're playing Lizardmen. But Horny Cricket really capitalized on kind of taking the bait, going for it. Covering some of the scoring threats out there. Solid dodge. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Ooh. And the first skink to eat the dirt. But no long-term injuries. For the double red. When another elf bites the dust. It would appear Horny's got the clear upper hand right now, I mean, taking the drive away from Coach Dave and slowly moving upfield. And another elf. Oh, I love it. I love the carnage. I'm surprised he hasn't tried to shore up this cage yet. And I understand the block's fun, but I guess he really doesn't have anyone who can get there safely. Solid dodge. Giving us a nice goal in the cage. Oh! We're definitely going to see a reroll there. Solid play right here. Getting someone in scoring position is a good chance of turnover. It's a lot of pressure to put on the bone stock level 1 rookie skink. Stand him up, see if we can get a good block. Should give us a solid chance for the skink to get free. There we go. That's what he needed. Solid play. Skink's gonna take you out. I mean, Horny Cricket really doesn't have a whole lot of pressure on him to need to score. Just being able to stall out this drive is a big blow to Coach Dave. I mean, taking out a couple of players puts him in a good position to go the next drive. Oh, solid one dice roll. Once again, pressure is put back on the ball carrier. See a catcher coming in to try to put more pressure on him. And a solid 2-die red. Nuff will definitely give us, and Nuff will take us. Coach Dave is definitely taking a beating from the injury rolls, but he has gotten it back in those 2 against. What a good chain push right there. That maneuver right there was just a smart coach move. It's like coaches like Horny Cricket individuals. Oh, and a source gets the ball. What a beautiful thing. This is definitely a meat grinder. The smart push puts gives him a chance. You're gonna see a reroll there. He's trying to set up some assists so he can get a good block. Oh, not even gonna go for the block, just gonna try to stymie him. Throwing up some more assists. Ooh, I'm scared on that one. Dave has already taken a lot of casualties. Good play. And freeze him up. Another good chain push. Ball carriers, he's free to go make a move. Ooh. I failed going for it. Alright, no, we're going to see a lot of dodge attempts right now. Definitely going to see reroll right here. Going through a tackle zone. Ooh, and another KO. This could be a touchdown coming right up here. He's got a couple options. He can try to blitz through and just go straight in, or this Saurus can come around and blitz him out of the way, a little safer. Or this Saurus, and I mean, there's plenty of options. Pardon me. Get some skinks and good coverage to try to recover the ball just in case things go awry. Trying to get some nice blocks. Might as well take the time and chance. Getting those injuries up really can help him here. I mean, it'll just make the next half that much easier to get touchdown. Alright, gets a push, which is good enough. And he doesn't run it in. I mean, I understand Saurus a hard guy to bring down, but that's just in my opinion, a scary move. And down goes Saurus. Ooh, that's a critical blow if he doesn't come back next drive. Down goes a skink. Here comes a blitz. Ooh, failed going for it. We're going to see a reroll on this one. 2 red. And he wrestles him down. Ooh, and he gets the ball back. Solid play by Coach Dave, stopping the touchdown. Good drive, still for Horny Cricket. I mean, stopping the opponent's score on their drive is always a successful drive. And that's the end of the hitting for this one. And I believe that takes us to the half. Alright. Coach Dave's gonna need some good rolls to get some of these players back up and going. If not, he is definitely in trouble for this next half. Oh, there we go. That's exactly what he needed. Let's see if we get the Saurus back. And both players come back. definitely still have a ball game going then. Let's see, so he's only got 3 out. He had a reserve, so he's only playing 2 down. Which isn't too awful. But it is Horny Cricket's turn to start laying down punishment from the get-go. So let's see how he sets up his formation, who he puts up on the line to sacrifice. Alright, got a couple rookies. Block fend. Setting up with a nice strong offense. Plenty of skinks in the back. One ready to get a catch for to go into a cage too. Okay. Both teams get a reroll. There's a throw for the start of the pitch. So far, just a nice little shoving match going on. And here comes the first blow. And a stun. Man, Horny Cricket is cutting through his armor like it is paper thin. He does not care that it is armor value 8. He laughs at his armor value 8. Free reroll. Start getting up in a safe position. Setting up a skink cage. Good place to be, right behind the Crocs. Alright, moving upfield, setting up a nice area. Ooh, scary dodge. And down goes the skink. Alright. Going to free him up. Nice solid block. Playing like a true lizard man, taking full advantage of his high strength. And that skink has just made a beeline for it. Pretty good positioning. Burning through his rerolls. Ooh. And down goes the big guy. Let's see if that can cost him here. Given the chance, since his last touchdown was thwarted, I doubt he is going to wait to put it in on this drive. Especially since the Skinks seem to be getting a pounding. And until he gets a point on the board, he really can't afford to lose them. Alright. Here's the moment of truth. Looks like he's going to try to go over some more blocks before he throws it in. Actually, the way he's setting up, it looks like he might try to just stall out. Interesting play. I'm really trying to figure it out here. I mean, the Skink is in dangerous territory. Oh, and there goes the touchdown. Well played, Honey Cricket. Well played. I golf clap for you. I was a little worried he wasn't going to try to take it in. I feel much better seeing him put a point up on the board. Alright, so we got 2 injured. That one is not coming back, so still 2 down. Alright. Got a good spread for his defense right now. And a solid setup on offense with real hard left. That'll definitely not hurt Coach Dave's chances of getting some points on the board, getting an extra turn. Almost giving him a full drive. Okay, marking down some of his players. Keeping it deep in his own infield, making sure he's safe and can't get blitzed. And just having no luck with going after these Skinks, man. He is desperately trying to take some Skinks out. Put in good scoring position though. 2 ones. Oh, 2 and a 1. Ooh. But a good save reroll. Couple scoring threats. Now it's time for Horny to react, though. Skink's putting up a nice screen. Friendly little shoving going on. Good screen. Good solid screen. Granted, I mean, we were talking about the agility 5, so. Oh, and another KO. Dave is losing players left and right, and is gonna start feeling the weight of those lizard men coming down on him soon. Good block by Dave. That throw to his full extent. Good pass. Smart move, and we might just see a touchdown. Turnover right into his hands. This skink is definitely earning his pay for the season. Getting a good cage set up right in center field. He's getting plenty of options. Just really using that strength slash block advantage he has. I mean, this is a real mean team. Good skill setup. Pulling back. I'm kind of interested to see what Coach is going to do, Coach Dave. He doesn't have a whole lot of players. He's trying to go straight to that cage. Down he goes. Well, that answers that. He's going to go straight for that ball. See if he can get turned back over. Nice sideline cage he's got going here. Still dangerous. I mean, there's always a chance for a shove out. And right now I know Coach Dave is probably thinking about running through there and trying to push this guy out of the bounds. He has really been trying to get the most out of his Crocs, which I don't blame him. I love throwing blocks around my Crocs. There's not much to say here. Horny Cricket is giving himself a real big player advantage, and he's really using it. Box it in those elves, making him have to roll 3 pluses instead of the usual 2 plus. Pretty much rendering the big plus of being an elf almost useless. And the hits are just going to keep on coming. Here comes that Crocs again. Mighty blow finally getting its time to shine for this time. Alright. One more touchdown on the was 2-0. That is going to be a hard recovery for Dave with how many players down he is. I don't want to say it's impossible, but I was getting one of them back. He's going to have to go for some seriously fast scoring, which it looks like he's been trying to do all along. It just has not panned out. He has not been able to get past Horny Cricket's defenses. Nice weather. Yeah, it's pretty much over. I mean, you have to get two touchdowns, 3 turns. I hate to be one of those guys, but I think he even sees it. I mean, there's the vanity pass. It was well played on both sides. Horny Cricket just really played a good defense, and it paid off for him. All right. The hits keep on coming. No serious injuries on both sides, so I mean, Coach Dave will have won't have any penalties for next match. He won't have any players out, so we will see what the week does for him upcoming. Then again, I said that there's still 2 turns remaining. When a catcher taking it to the face, and a stun. Another catch. And another stun on the field. Armor 8 really showing its worth right now. Actually, on them, it's armor 7. Their pay rate than armor is really showing its worth. Skink's getting ready to put some pressure on the ball carrier. Horny trying to make it a 3-up game. Trying to grind out all that SPP he can for the next matches to come. He is out for blood for those Skinks, man. Successful break tackle, and down he goes. The last-ditch effort was good, but not quite good enough. It's hard to do that, man, when you're that many players down. He's just got a lot of people put pressure on the ball carrier. Down he goes for the going for it, burning a reroll, trying to set up to get that touchdown, and Nuffle says no, enough is enough. Going for those last skink hits. Oh, and there was an injury up on the board. Let's see what we got here. Another badly hurt, just meaning he's safe. Grinding out a little bit of SPP. And a nice pass. Spreading that SPP all around. That was a brutal game. I mean, not a whole lot of death going on, but 19 armor breaks. Whew. Compared to the 5. Well played, guys. Well played. See you guys all next time. Actually, let's take a couple looks at this. I mean, you can definitely see where he just owned on possession, and he kept him really to their half almost the whole game. A lot of blocks being made. And he was just able to keep the player, the numbers in his side, which really helped. Let's look at the SPP spread. Nice amount of SPP on Horny Cricket side. Good spread as well for the fire breathers. Using those vanity passes to kind of keep it up for next match. I mean, this is a perpetual league, so taking a loss isn't the worst thing in the world. Keeping your numbers up and staying in your division is what really matters, so you can get into the playoffs next time. Well, that is it, guys. I will see you all at the next one.